I wonder when they're supposed to start up street work here again. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk about annoying people from childhood memory. I heard some weird noises from back here. Apparently this is supposed to get turned not into apartments, but yet another convenience store. Oh, honey. Oh, wow. Oh, the shack was like busted down. We gotta go over and fucking film. We have to go film this shit. We have got to. The shack in the swamp area used to be right here. Looks like someone is in the process of rebuilding it. I noticed over the fence. I had to come over and get a closer look. Oh my God. And this wasn't just like some cardboard box hideout. It was an actual put together thing. What is that? Probably someone's camping. What is that? A mask? A bag? There's so much trash back here. I was hoping that the company that's buying that old Tesoro would buy this lot, but they fenced it off, so apparently not. But someone came and wrecked it. I don't know if it was the person, one of the persons that would come out here tweaked out and did it in a drug-fueled rage, or if it was a local citizen who got tired of people coming out here who went and tore it down. It looks like someone was in the process of building another one because it didn't extend this far out to this tree. It was only literally like from that post to there. But this was a solid structure. It wasn't just like, oh my God. It wasn't just like, you know, cardboard, like I said. Oh my God, so much garbage here. It looks like they were trying to siphon electricity. The people who own that car lot might have even come over and trashed it. Maybe, because they were siphoning power from them. Is that a pillow? A bedazzled pillow, a car, a flip-flop shoe. And there's still garbage everywhere. It's still a trashy junk heap. My hands still smell clean though from that new hand sanitizer I got at Harmon's, by the way. Let's see. You know what? I'll plug them. I'll plug the brand. They smell very nice. Make my hands smell pretty. Yeah. So the Clearfield gang / bum / drug shack is no more. It's taken down, and probably for good reason, for good measure. These little things make a weird noise. Or it's those boxes, they're humming. That whole area looks like it's over like a swamp. It's like every time I have a dream, a really good positive dream, like I'm living in Clearfield, living in like a I don't know the style of the house. I've seen someone call it Greek Revival. I don't think that's actually what it is. It's like a 2-level house with pine trees in the front, a nice little, like a country western styled fence out front. They call it hitch and post, but it's a fence. It's the one place here in Utah, in the fucking Wasatch Front, I have not lived. Lived in Layton, lived in Sunset, lived in Roy. Oh, they got their little bodega right there with cameras next to it. That's okay. The people that live there can barely even afford rent, much less buying from a machine. They wouldn't risk eviction by trying to break into one. House of my dream. I built it in The Sims a long time ago. Just to split like a 2-level house. In my dream, I don't think there's a basement, but there's an upstairs, there's a ground level floor. And it's just like, me and the people I love as friends and family live there. And we have no problems in the dream. It's just like, this place, you might go out and have a shitty day, but everything's gonna be fine because you're gonna come back and this is home, and home is where the heart is. This is where, all the good times are had. I know so many people though who as good friends, who I also consider extended family. Honestly, I feel really blessed in that regard to know people in that light and say, like, hey, you're not blood, but you're blood. You're like, you're cool, Of course, any new buildings being built circa in America in 2020 are all going to be ugly and uniform and soulless. Like, they're not allowed to be unique looking, they're not allowed to have character, they're not allowed to be distinct looking. They all have to be like, it's literally like a building you build, like your first apartment in The Sims. Look, Mom, I built this. That's literally, it's giving my first Sims build. That's another one of those work trucks. They got those dudes in the reflective vests. I have no clue what the fuck's going on here. AC parts in stock. If you have one like that, a swamp cooler, a lot of people, like a lot of normal people, got central air installed in their homes now. So that fucking, you hear that? It sounds like either a train brake screeching or a tea kettle. Oh my god. It's fucking terrible. Yeah. I'm pretty excited because there's a gym and pool right across the street that I can use, and people I know go there. So I'll have gym buddies. They told me for years, you need to come, ever since I moved back out here in 2014, you need to come to the Clearfield blah blah blah. And that was a new plate, that was a new thing to me. I don't know if it was here in 2010, 2011, the last time I lived here, because I didn't really go out this way much. See, more schools and public places like libraries need these types of cross patterns that make it safe for pedestrians to cross. But anyway, there's Fisher Park. Girl, it has gotten so warm right here in this vicinity. It's probably because of those big flashing lights. Oh, girl, there was a house here. It's gone now, huh? Yep. The fucking house is here. Now it's gone. Maybe the house is still here and it's just a big yard. No, there was a house up on here. Like closer right here, wasn't there? Unless I'm misremembering. There was a Remax selling a plot of land. That's cool with all the plants and the lights. Literally the only people who are going to be interested in buying it are developers, but developers don't settle for one plot. They want like the whole street. So they can go and put, a big apartment complex. I'm telling you, I've said this before, there's an attack on private property. Ownership of property. You will own nothing and you will be happy. And people ask, where's the proof? I'm like, you want fucking proof? Look all around you. Look all the places that used to be neighborhoods of homeowners. And now they're rentals, they're apartment units. I hate these developers with a fucking passion. I do. And they will go door to door. They will pester and bother everyone. They will pester and bother everyone to try to get, to get a sale. Flowers. I think these are weeds. They look like flowers. I'm going to take a picture. It's really pretty. I mean, I think those are weeds, not flowers, but it looks pretty. I'm so looking forward to fall. My family, they really love the summer. So I mentioned how much I love the fall, and they're like, oh, like, you're not... You mean you're not ready? You're ready for winter? I'm like, no, because I want the actual fall season, which is supposed to be like September to like November, and then November to like February or something is winter, or just December to March, because March is like the first day of spring. It's like spring doesn't last because it becomes too fucking hot. Fall doesn't last, it becomes too fucking cold. I can bear the cold. I have no problems walking around the cold. It's walking in the snow that I hate, because nobody ever shovels. They don't shovel. People get comfortable, they become complacent and expectant. Well, I should pull the trash out now, but I'm gonna go out to dinner and then a movie, and it's fine, because if I come home and I'm too tired to do it, I just go to bed. Someone in the neighborhood will come along and do it for us anyway. The trash fairy will come and pull it out to the curb. Now, I know there's a lot of people who just really are busy and they just forget. Okay, it happens. And they're really, really grateful when someone comes along and helps them out. For the most part, it's like, it really is, I attribute it to raising a puppy or a kitten. The kitten's case, it needs to learn to use the fucking litter box. In the puppy's case, it needs to learn to let you know when it needs to go outside. It's the same thing with these neighbors. You cannot sit here and constantly coddle them and bring out the trash for them and do this and this and that, because it grows an expectation. When those expectations aren't met, they become resentful. Now, that's not your fault. That's their problem. They're the ones with the problem. But it's better to not temper that. It's better to not fuel that fire in the first place by doing it for them anyway. Because they'll see everyone else's trash is pulled out except theirs. They're like, oh, okay. That they need to get with the program. I think this bicycle was here the last time I came through here. It's actually chained up. It's not. It's not even chained up. You know, I bet you it was probably someone waiting for the bus and they forgot to bring it on the bus with them. Can you imagine? I can, because there's people who go on the bus, they put the bike on, they get off the bus, they forget to take the bike off. And there's a lot. There was something here back in the day. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. I just don't know what it was, because that used to be a car dealership. Then before that, I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. Now it's like, so it's a daycare place or preschool, whatever. I'm just like so wary of preschool daycares. Like if I had kids, really young baby kids, I would leave them in the care probably of relatives. Because it would be relatives that I know and trust. Because obviously I wouldn't be leaving with relatives that I don't trust. Because those people I don't even fucking talk to. Oh, did you hear that? There's some animals out there fucking fighting. Just ducks and geese out there, and then an animal I heard sound like maybe a raccoon. Because birds don't sound like that weird noise it just made. You can't even see. We're at Maybe Pond, and it's called Maybe Pond because there just might be a body or two or three hidden there, maybe. I think these buildings here need to be converted into like apartments. What a fucking waste of the pond, of a great view. And it's for like a business suites, and the people aren't even using the balcony half the time to be taking advantage of the sweet view of the pond, of the water. In the wintertime where the little penguins are skittering across the surface of the ice and the snow dropping onto the frozen lake. Yeah, you pull anything out of there, it's probably going to be mutated, like the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons. See, that truck is just sitting there still with his hazard lights or whatever those are called, going. So I have no clue what that's about, because he's not directing traffic, he's just sitting there. When I move to Clearfield in a few months, they absolutely need LaChoi's to remain in business. I need at least one good Asian restaurant that I can go sit in and that I can dine in. There's nothing in Roy anymore. 5 Stars gone. I haven't been to the City Buffet. That's their Royal Buffet, wherever it's called. I've never eaten there, so I can't tell you. I don't do buffets. I'm done with buffets anymore. I don't like buffets. You know, to me, it's like I would rather go into a restaurant and pay $13 for a good proportion meal. If I'm still hungry, I can order maybe some additional things or dessert or whatever, that just pay and go. A lot of these places, they cook their food the same fucking way. Garcia's is like... El Matador is really good, but I think they're gone. Garcia's is really good. Manuel's is really good. Like, people here, you can tell they're stubborn fucking eaters. It wouldn't surprise me if that In-N-Out in Ogden, or I guess technically it's Riverdale, not Ogden. It would not surprise me if they shut down and move elsewhere. Because people in these parts are fucking picky. They're picky eaters. I mean, the fucking Lucky China we had for years and years, I think they scraped by on the business they had. It's like... And again, when I say these people are picky eaters, they don't like change, I know it's like a broad, sweeping statement, and then people say, well, look, the newer places, and I'm like, look, give it some time. They will fucking close up shop. And people get mad, like, well, now you're just grave dancing. I'm not grave dancing. I'm saying, like, I've lived here long enough, since the late 80s, the people, McDonald's isn't going anywhere. That is like when Utah got its first McDonald's, like, yay, We're in the big leagues now. That place in Sunset by the pet clinic center. That's Grounds for Coffee, a drive-through only. A long time ago, it used to be a Central Park. The local populace, Sunset, even Clinton, Roy, well, here in Clearfield, Layton, they had Central Park locations. They closed down before the Sunset one did. But they had a reputation of serving good burgers, good fries, good nuggets. And they went out of business in the late 2000s. It wasn't even the 2010s, it was like 2009. I think they closed. And that was it. That was that. You know, similar things have happened, like when the first Burger King in Roy closed up shop. People don't know, a lot of people don't know this, but the Burger King in Roy was there before. It wasn't where it's at today, right across from McDonald's. It used to be across the street from Albertsons, which is now Ocean Mart. It was where Rancheritos is today. And the building that's Burger King today, back in the 90s, used to be Hardee's. Like, people are like too afraid to criticize it and go out and say, your food really isn't all that. It's just fat people food. And I'm saying that as a fat person. It's just fat people food. It's slop. It is fat people food, and it's fat people food served in gigantic proportions. Hate eating, if that's a term. I know hate watching is a term. Hate eating. You're hate patronizing a place because it's popular, and you're one of those stop having fun types of persons. And you're like submitting bogus reviews. Yeah, I guess that could be construed as shit talking or trolling. So Rancheritos, I will never fucking eat there ever again. After that breakfast burrito, they had chopped up boiled fucking egg. Not scrambled egg. Not like sausage and bacon. It was literally like a vegan. I didn't read anywhere it was vegetarian or vegan. It was the nastiest fucking shit. That was either from no, I think that one was from Spanglish. The breakfast burrito from Rancheritos did have scrambled eggs in it, but it had too much potato in it. It was dry as fuck. Like, it wasn't juicy. The meat was very crunchy. It was like it was fucking fried and then deep fried and then refried again. And it was all like the fatty part of the ham or bacon. And I couldn't finish it. This is nasty. So if you want like just a cheap, decent breakfast burrito, you can buy the stuff and make it yourself, which you'll probably like the best. Or you can get them for like $1.25 a piece at Burger King, and I think similarly at McDonald's. And they also come with little sauces. The people who are always demand things, when's fun days? Your group never has information about fun days. Your group never has this or that. Blah, 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 blah. Those people are the people I'm mad at. Because they want to know when it's happening immediately. They want everything for free. Who are always demanding information, not asking, demanding. Want AAA quality products, service, 5-star quality all across the board. But they're unwilling and outright resentful and refuse, uncooperative, to do anything, to work for it, to earn it. They expect you to run yourself ragged, run your fingers to the nub, to the core. I noticed that since the city, the old page is gone and it's a brand new page, the official city page. I guess they didn't like how our city page, our unofficial, and it's always said unofficial, was critical of the city, critical of the council. Oh, we're the official city. Please come check us out and follow. By all means, do. Our page is still going to be around to provide information for free, transparent information, which you almost certainly won't get from your city council or your local police force. Criticism, a place to criticize the development, the council, the city itself. And then some fucking dink in the group messages me demanding an explanation why I shut down the conversations. Motherfucker, first of all, you don't come into my DMs and demand shit of me, because that's how your ass gets fucking put on mute. Second of all, this is the same motherfucker who pestered me about getting a mod or an admin. He didn't want mod. He went straight, I want to be an admin. Why? So you can add more people that I don't know to the group? No, thank you. People did not request to become mods, admins. I sought people out. I saw they were active. I saw that they were mature and knowledgeable about the city and the politics, and I offered them the position of admin or mod. If you reach out and ask to be a mod or admin, I guarantee you're not going to fucking get it. Because everybody who I wanted to be in that type of position, I've already offered that to. Now, especially when, like, okay, I get it. We want to promote discourse and blah, blah. And I'm like, can you see it from my perspective that literally it's conversations going back and forth about what ifs. We don't even know what's going to happen to the fucking space. So once we actually know what's going to happen and there's a concrete plan in place of what's going to happen, then feel free to talk about it. But for now, it's speculation. People are already lining themselves up for disappointment, saying it should be this, it should be that, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to be pissed. They're going to be upset. They're going to have meltdowns in the fucking comment section when it's announced, oh, guess what? The city has sold it in a land swap deal for several $1 million, which will go to more fucking the council people's pockets, and there'll be more townhomes or apartments. That's exactly what it's going to be. People, they don't even build new houses like Ivory Homes houses anymore. The only buildings being built are mass housing units that you will not own, you will rent from, and you will be happy. That is our new globalist government new world order. That is the slogan. You will own nothing and you will like it. And you don't believe me? I don't have to provide a paper trail. I don't have to provide receipts. Look out your fucking window of your car when you drive to work or school in the morning. Notice there are no new houses being built. There are plenty of houses being demolished, though. There are no new homes, no new houses being built. Only apartment complexes, only condos, mass housing units. This motherfucker went into my DMs on Facebook and demanded to be an admin. And I told him with the admin thing, I can't remember if I responded to that or not. I think if I did respond, I said something to the effect of, I'm happy with the people I have right now, thanks though. And then when he came in trying to chastise me because I shut down 2 conversations, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not in the mood. I'm not having it. I don't need to explain my reasonings. I don't need to like make a special translation of my reasonings for you. I explain my reasonings to the group. I don't need to explain my reasonings, like make a special, like detailed, like, oh, I'm just lying and bullshitting to the group. Here's the real reason why. No, what I said in the group was I said the council probably doesn't care, which they don't. They don't. They're probably still have already made a deal. It just hasn't been made public. It hasn't been finalized yet. But I'm sure they've been paid, or the checks are pending. Yeah, I mean, it's just the audacity to come into my DMs on Facebook and be like all demanding, like you're my dad. Now, son, what is the meaning of this? I demand an explanation right now, right this minute. You're not my dad. I'm the fucking head admin. I'm the owner of the fucking group, bitch. I don't owe you shit. I am not a public servant. Oh, I'm seeing the flashing, and that's a fucking lightning. That is the lightning. That is the fucking lightning. I might have screwed myself over because I got the message, it's AccuWeather, and I can tell it's saying lightning in the area. Oh, guess what? I'm out and about in it. Isn't that fun? There's lightning and I'm actually in it. Well, I mean, it's over that way. Holy shit. Yeah, I should have headed for home way earlier ago. Way longer ago than this. Well, if it's lightning out, you don't want to hide in the water because you'll get electrocuted. So water is a negative conductor of electricity, but wind is a positive conductor, so hide in a windmill instead, I guess. I'm going to document this in case something happens to me. Because you just don't know. Oh Lord. I really hope I can outrun this. Outpace it. Isn't this a thrilling conclusion to my video? Me possibly getting struck by lightning. Holy shit. Of course, I'm wearing terrible shoes for walking in. It's fucking terrible, man. you have the trash monster. That's billowing in the breeze. I swear to God, I will scream and jump like a little girl. I'm not even lying. Oh my God. This is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, people. This is the second night this week I've been caught in a pickle while on Instagram Live. Isn't that fun? Fun. What the hell? Oh, fuck.